I'm here with my friend Redo for a video. I'm going to be
Hello.
interviewing him. If you watched my last video like Redo did, um, you would know that I said that I had somebody that I was going to interview, that I wanted to interview people, and I had one person that said that they would interview with me, and it was this guy right here, Redo.
Yes,
Um,
let's go.
I have some questions, of course, because I'm pretty much stealing. So I don't know. I know that I think before we started recording, you said stuff about Anthony Padilla. That's kind of what inspired me to do this series because Anthony Padilla.
Yeah, the man.
All right. First up, first question. How did you get the name Redo?
I think it was actually from how often I have moved houses.
Oh
Because
boy.
within the past 3 years, I've moved twice, and I'm moving again next summer. So I
Jeez.
feel like it's just a redo of life. I get another chance to just completely restart.
I've moved a couple times in my life, but moving
It
a
just
lot,
feels
that's
like a complete wipe.
it does. And then I mean that also kind of depends on how far you go and how many people you
Yeah,
know. But yeah, I can understand that. That does make sense for a name. Um,
and that's mostly where I got it from.
so in
I
regards
also
to
thought it
your YouTube,
sounded cool.
in fact, it does sound pretty cool. It's short. It's kind of yeah. So in regards to the YouTube channel that you have, where do you want to take it?
I've always wanted to do more gaming oriented videos, but when I realized, oh, I can just make meme videos. Because meme videos are fun to make. You gotta find the memes and you put them all together, then you finish up the editing and you upload it, and it's just something people can enjoy. But
I mean,
eventually, I might make a second channel or
that'd be
just
cool.
another series within the one I have where it's more
Yeah,
gaming oriented stuff.
yeah. I mean, I quite like the meme videos. I mean, I did a reaction to one of them. I'm planning on doing another one of those. I just have to remember to hit record, you know?
I remember that just like, oh,
Bro,
I forgot to record 3 times.
bro, dude, three times. The fourth time, I finally got it. Why did you decide to start the channel?
I just feel that making meme videos is a good way to entertain people. The like best form of entertainment, I feel, is more comedy oriented stuff because
Bro.
you get a lot of enjoyment out of watching meme compilations because of all the stupid, ridiculous videos in them.
And you don't make really like the short ones. I mean, they're not extremely long, but they're not super short, like 3 minute videos. They're like,
Yeah, I don't like the short videos because you enjoy it and then it's just over like very quickly. So I find enough memes to get over 10 minutes. They're usually around 12 minutes long because I feel like the longer ones are just better.
I mean, and yours is kind of in that perfect little sweet spot of memes to where it doesn't get old, but it's not like too little. You
Yeah,
know,
it's not
after a
like
certain,
30-minute long meme videos, but
yeah,
it's also not like 5 minutes.
exactly. Like, because like there's a point when you're watching memes where it gets to a point where it's not funny anymore because it's been going for
Yeah,
so long.
that I've experienced that before. So I don't want to make them too long, but I don't want them too short.
I think you found a. Where do you plan to take this channel in the next year or two, or farther?
I'm hoping to grow it out more to reach a bigger audience because
Reasonable.
it just pleases more people. It reaches more people, makes more people happy.
That is correct. It does make a lot more people enjoy it.
The more happy people are, the better. Because life
That is
sucks.
true. Um, so my next thing was Redo gets to ask me anything he wants. You can have
Okay.
as long as you don't go above like 5 minutes. I don't
Yeah.
care how many questions you ask.
Okay. What? what prompted you to start a channel?
So I'll be honest. I don't know if you've seen my first video because it's not really a video. So my first video on the channel I have now, the Blue Flare 820, right? This channel that
Yeah.
whoever's watching this on is watching on. I made the video I first posted was in my friend's basement because we were bored. And I was like, I want to do YouTube. Like back then, it was just because I thought that it would be cool to be a big YouTuber. And that was like a year ago. We're actually getting closer to 2 years, I'm pretty sure, of me being on
Nice.
YouTube. Like
2 years.
this,
Let's go.
like the first video I uploaded was me picking up a plasma globe in my friend's basement, but the file corrupted, so only like the last second of the video is anything. It's like an 8 second
Uh-huh.
long video, but it's like a freeze frame of me just grasping this plasma globe, and then the last second it just moves. And it's so bad. And then like, because I mean, to be honest, I just thought that it was gonna be like something cool, and I thought I would instantly get famous. But that's just not how the
Yeah,
internet works.
growing your channel is so difficult.
That is true.
I've been figuring out ways to do that. Okay, I have one more question.
All right, what's your question, Redo?
Your intro. Who is that on the roof jumping off?
All right, so
And
here's the
what got
full.
them into that situation?
All right, so this entire thing stemmed from. So that's my friend Johnny. I don't think he
Uh,
has a YouTube channel. I know that he wants to make one. We were hanging out. It was like hot summer day, middle of the summer. We were with his friend Drake, and we were just
uh-huh.
chilling, in the park, at a high school, right? And they had the football mats out, and they loved jumping on those things. And the kid in my intro got on the roof. There's that actually the full video is somewhere on my channel, which I have an interesting story about that I can tell in a
I'll
second if
need
you
to
want
try
me
and
to.
watch that.
But
I need to watch that.
I'll send you the link to it. But it was just
Yeah,
this
send me
kid.
that later.
He jumped off the roof, and it was like such a clickbaity title. I made it sound like he got like hurt. I'm pretty sure. I think it was that one. But he jumped off the roof just because, and there was a mat. It was safe. And there was another video, which is one of my favorite videos on my channel. He crashed on his skateboard, and I was talking about how that could have been unsafe, but he didn't even get hurt. He didn't actually crash. That's a whole other thing that I could talk about, but I'm not going to. But yeah, that video got taken down, even though it showed nobody getting hurt. But the two videos that people could have theoretically been getting hurt in, YouTube did nothing, and it was hilarious.
Kinda funny.
Yeah.
Okay, you got any more questions?
Um. Do you see something like content creation, streaming, or YouTube, or any other kind of content creation later on in your life?
Yeah. That's one of the things that I really am interested in, content creation, because I feel like it's a profession or a job that you can actually enjoy without working like 9 to 5, like days a week.
That is true.
Plus, I've never
And
enjoyed school. School is,
that's
I
so
hate
true,
it. So you
dude.
don't really need much skill to start creating content besides maybe some software for editing and the knowledge
Just
on how to edit.
and I mean, it's kind of like trial and error with editing. Like
Yeah.
recently, I've been getting more into like editing smaller clips from my older videos, and I like doing that, but also like making videos like these. I used to like doing vlogs, but I can only do vlogs when I'm with people. I don't have people to
Yeah.
film with, so
I've always wanted to do vlog stuff, but I don't like showing my face. Even in
yeah,
like
that's
public, I'm constantly wearing a mask. Even I
that's
am vaccinated, yet I still wear the mask.
interesting. I did not know that.
I don't
Okay,
know. I've just always preferred having a mask.
all right. So, who do you look up to the most? It can be YouTuber, some significant person in your life. It doesn't matter. Who do you look up to the most?
I would have to say YouTubers because the content that they put out onto the internet reaches so many people. and it makes people so happy when they upload, and they enjoy it. That's one of the things I want to do. I want to be able to make people happy.
Yeah, that's so recently. So back when I started my channel, like I said, it was kind of all about like I wanted to be famous, but now it's kind of like in the past couple years. So recently, people on my channel know because I posted a video about it. I moved across the country, right?
Yeah, when
And
you
that was a pretty
moved.
hard time on me because I had nobody that I knew here. And how I got through it pretty much was fully just I watched YouTubers, I listened to a lot of music and all that it's kind of the same thing, I feel like, you
Yeah,
know?
that's what I've had to do. I moved from California to Texas,
Jeez,
and it was interesting.
that that was probably pretty different. Yes,
It
different.
was it was kind of different. I mean, things looked the same, just Texas is way more humid and it doesn't get cold at night, which is one of the weirdest things to me.
That's that's crazy. Not being cold at night. Granted, I lived in
Yeah,
places like Colorado, so it's always cold.
yeah.
All right, so another question. This one, you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. If you're not comfortable
Okay,
with it being in the video, it can be cut out. I don't care. Uh,
got it.
do you think that we will ever get an official redo face reveal?
Yes, I do plan on it. I'm just trying to think of the right time. And it won't be like a public thing. It'll be within our friend group. And then
Within
eventually,
the
very later on, then a public one.
so sooner than sooner than probably most of us would expect for just the friend group, and then across
Yeah.
the board
In
for
the
the
friend group,
internet,
hopefully
longer,
within the
longer
next
down the.
year. And then a public face rule, very, very way longer. Unless I change my mind.
Yeah, that completely. I mean, that kind of all has to do with if you're comfortable with it, which I
Yeah.
can come.
That's one of the things. Having your face out on the internet for everyone is kind of just a weird thing.
That is true. I've never really thought of it, bro. Granted, I don't really think of most things I do on this channel before I post it, so.
Mm.
Uh, all right. So that is pretty much the end of the video. Um,
Let's go.
now,
Interview success.
so end of the video, Redo gets to shout out or say anything he wants to.
Uh, Subscribe to Blue Flare. He is an amazing person. He
Oh,
is very nice to hang out with.
yo, thank you, bro. That was pretty cool.
You are very fun to talk to.
I enjoy talking to you. Also, you have a pretty cool voice, in my opinion.
Let's
Anyway,
go.
okay, so what did I learn this episode? Me and Redo are very alike. Redo is super cool. I don't know what
Flare is
else I
super
learned this
cool.
episode. Um, I learned that I can get this dude. That was a short video, bro. Just realized that. I don't know how long. I think it was over 10 minutes. I don't. I can't tell. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this interview. I'm gonna be trying my best to yes, interview. I'm horrible with words right now. I'm going to be trying to interview some other people. Uh, I think I'm gonna try to interview Orion. So Orion, if you're watching this is my formal invite to have me interview you. That's gonna do it for today's episode of interviewing people on the internet, such as Redo. No clue how long it'll be till this video is out. I don't have a deadline. Thanks for coming on here, Redo. Um, you will be
Yeah,
linked in the
no problem.
description. Uh,
Let's
because you're
go.
cool. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. But
Future Blue here. Video's pretty late, actually very late, but that's okay. Redo will be linked down below. He's an amazing content creator. Love his videos, enjoyed making the video with him. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to note that this is a test video and the first of its kind. And Orion, like I said, if you're seeing this right now, please tell me, do you want to interview? Comment down below or DM me on Discord.